you doing, guys? This is Eric from rulethewasteland.com and secretoftheinternet.com. I recently watched a video a few minutes ago about a Finnish girl, I believe it was, a shopkeeper or a cashier of some kind, taking down a refugee or some kind of migrant shoplifter in Finland. And it's a very interesting video. I get a certain sort of pleasure from watching these videos of successful self-defense against criminals or stopping crime and things like that, or just any kind of reacting to bullies and everything like that. And so I'll put the link in the description or at rulethewasteland.com. But what I wanted to mention is that despite the fact that I would probably also try to stop the person just because of my personality and everything, it's what the woman did in the video. You have to think about what's really you expect to happen here and how it's probably actually a terrible idea, especially for someone like a woman or really anybody for that matter, but especially someone who would be at a physical disadvantage against the person they're trying to stop, because she had pepper spray, it appears, but there were at least two guys there, and you don't know if the person has a knife or a gun or if like 3 or 4 more guys are going to come around the corner. And when it comes down to it, what are you really trying to accomplish here? Like, yes, you'll have the pride of, blow to your ego, I guess, of letting them get away with it. But even if you're the owner, I mean, like, what possible value amount are you protecting here? And if you're not even the owner, then you're not even losing anything from them shoplifting. And now I'm not saying that you shouldn't do anything about a crime if it doesn't personally affect you, but when you're talking about just a small amount of property being stolen or even several $100s worth of property being stolen. There was another story that just came out about a woman defending herself, or a girl actually, some sort of teenager, 17 I think, defending herself against a rapist, refugee or migrant, immigrant, whatever it was, in I believe it was Denmark, and using pepper spray to defend herself, who may be facing a fine now for the illegal use of pepper spray. It's ridiculous. It's insane. But that's the type of thing. So you could easily come up against criminal charges for using force against someone. And so if you're just talking about property damage or something like that, I recommend, as painful as it is, that it's probably a best idea to just stay out of it, call the police. And especially if you're in some sort of insured shop, you don't work there. We've even seen situations where people have been fired after successfully protecting the store's property or stopping a shoplifter just because it goes against policy or something like that. So there's no reason to try and risk your life and your safety, your finances for a company that's not even going to back you up when you protect them. And even if that is the case, you have to realize what you're risking for that good outcome. I mean, the positive expected value, to use a poker term, is fairly low for a young woman physically accosting a couple of dudes who were stealing, because it went about as well as it possibly could have, but that it certainly does not always go that way. And she could have ended up dead, beat up, even in jail or facing charges depending how it went. So you never know. And when the risk is only property and money in a small amount, you'll have to do what I say and not what I would probably do in that situation. So let me know what you guys think about the video. And as much as I enjoyed it, I do think it was probably not smart on her part. So let me know what you guys think. Check out the video on rulethewasteland.com, and I'll talk to you later.